What's going on, YouTube? What a banger that was Saturday night, and we're gonna review Sean O'Malley's performance today, talk about it a little bit, and see what is next for him in the bantamweight division. I know free agency is going on right now. It's crazy. A lot of moves are happening. And believe me when I say this, gang, I am going to be talking about those moves on this channel. So for you to don't miss anything, you want to make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video if you like what you see today. But as you can see by the thumbnail and why you clicked on this video, let's just talk about Sean O'Malley's performance over Chito Vera at 299. What an amazing masterclass of work that Sean O'Malley did out there. He said, the first fight was a fluke, and boy, did he back up his words. Now, if you really think about it, the first fight got kicked, kind of shut down his whole leg, and it was an early stoppage by Herb Dean. I believe if that didn't happen, as you could see in this fight, it would have gone different, and boy, did it gone different. Now, not trying to take anything away from Vera. Vera showed up. He had his little moments here and there. But honestly, he should have been more active. He legitimately should have been more active. He was reacting to everything Sean was throwing, whether it be a feint. Every single feint that Sean was throwing, he was reacting to it, and that was just bad. He just looked terrible. He looked off. It's hard to say he didn't look himself, or was it that just Sean O'Malley was just that good? When I mean masterclass, I mean like, boy, was he just, everything was just quick and fast and on point. I mean, like the way the little twitches to the punches, the way he delivered even his kicks. There was a time at the beginning of the fight where he just kept on landing these leg kicks, and for the span of 5 rounds, he just straight up dominated. Alright, masterclass. Now we don't say that word that much in the sports, but when someone goes out there and puts a performance on like Sean O'Malley did, damn near that's a damn near masterclass. Now I do want to say, shout out for Sean for not being a champion that won away. You see that before. This is his first champion defense. A lot of the times, when champions they know they already won the first 3 rounds, they kind of coast for the last 2 rounds. You see no coasting out of Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley was straight, still trying to knock Chito out, what he wanted to do, still trying to push him, putting himself in dangerous positions. I remember one time late in the 5th, towards the end of the fight, he put himself in danger. Chito got him with a nice uppercut to the body, and boy, did that hurt Sean O'Malley. Obviously, he already won the fight. He ran and sat down against the cage, but you could tell that damn, that body shot hurt. What we needed to see out of Chito is more of long combinations. Stop waiting, and you need to move and attack Sean O'Malley when he attacks you. Kind of like what Volkanovski did to Max Holloway. I know it's a different weight class, but what Volkanovski was to do to counter Max Holloway was to throw with him. And that's something that you kind of have to do against Sean O'Malley. Against Chito, I wanted to see himself get into more scary situations, knowing that you have a chin, bro. Like, he does the time in the fight, I believe in the 2nd or the 3rd round, where he took a menacing knee, a damaging knee to the damn chin, bro. It was probably in the 2nd, it was early on in the fight, and even Sean O'Malley said after the fight that he heard something break. So, man, shout out to Chito for the hurt, and that is a chin. That is a chin to have, and when you have that kind of chin, I just wanted to see you get more active with it, bro. You had really small moments in the fight where you could have capitalized it. As I pull up the scorecard right now, I mean, like, Sean O'Malley dominated, 50-45, 50-44. You rarely ever see a 50-44. You do, but not really. And then you got a 50-45, you know what I'm saying? And that being said, I mean, like, full domination from Sean O'Malley. Just obviously what I meant to say by you never see 41st in this kind of high level championship fights. It was honestly, I would say, the most absolutely dominating performance by a champion without getting a knockout. I would say that. So, man, what an awesome performance by Sean O'Malley. And what's next for him now? I honestly think he fights Vera. Not Vera, I'm sorry. I honestly think he fights Merab. I think that is the smartest thing to do if you're the UFC. If you look at what he did, you know, he basically fought the who's who of the division. Now he still has a couple of names that he didn't fight. We'll go into the rankings and we'll check that out. But if you think about it, you know, Moab is next. There's no doubt about it. You know, he beat Peter Yan. He beat Aljamain Sterling. He just got out Vera. You know, these guys are all top contenders, top 5 contenders in the division. And what he needs to do now is he needs to go in there, and I believe he fights Moab, because I honestly think Moab is the fight to make. If you really think about what Moab done to Henry Cejudo in the past, what he just did to oh my god, I can't believe it's a lot of him, but let's just check it out. Let's just check it out right now. I'm totally forgetting who he damn fought. This guy Moab had damn near fought everybody too, on an amazing win streak, and you know, number 1 in the division right now. Who did he just beat? I can't believe I'm forgetting. Yeah, there you go. Just he had like 50 attempts at takedowns against Yan. Absolutely demolished Yan. You know, he beat ex-champion in Jose Aldo. He beat Marlon Moraes. He beat Cody Sanhagen. He beat Josh Dodson. Like, these are top tier names in the division. You know what I'm saying? So Moab, that's his title fight. That is his title fight next. Now I understand that, you know, Sean O'Malley went into the cage and he called out, you know, so-and-so Ilia Topuria, but I'm at Joe Rogan at this. You know, you got to go and you got to defend your own belt before you can go and move up, because at the end of the day, Ilia just won at 145 and he needs to fight, you know, he needs to get Alex, he needs to get Alex's rematch, or he needs to get Max Holloway next. And as for Sean O'Malley, he needs to fight Moab. It's plain and simple. Now I get it. We have Max Holloway fighting Gaethje, so the most realistic thing to do is give Alexander his rematch. But if I'm Alexander's camp, it's like, do you want to go in there and after 2 knockouts in a row? You know what I'm saying? But besides that, that's at featherweight. Let's focus back at bantamweight. I don't think Sean O'Malley gets that fight against Ilia Topuria. That is a fight that you want to build up. Sean O'Malley versus Ilia Topuria, you want to build up. You want that fight to come in about a year and a half, 2-year timing. You want Sean O'Malley to continue his reign at bantam, get a couple more wins on his belt. Maybe he fights someone like Moab, maybe a certain name like Sanhagen or someone else in the division, works their name up, and he fights them, and Sanhagen's at 3 right now. And I don't think I don't think Sean O'Malley has ever fought Sanhagen, if I'm correct. So I want to see him, you know, get a win against Moab, and then from there, maybe Sanhagen goes on a little bit of a streak, and then maybe he fights Sanhagen. I could see that totally happening next, before he goes and he immediately jumps to Ilia, because at the end of the day, Ilia needs to go and needs to defend his title, like I said. And if you look at Sanhagen, he's on a streak, man. This guy, obviously, he lost to Peter Yan, but as you can see, he beat Song Yadong, which basically is cream of the crop in that division. Obviously, he lost. Some people would say he won against Peter Yan, but Peter Yan won that. You know what I'm saying? Then he beat Marlon Vera, that just fought for the title. You know what I'm saying? And we all know why Marlon Vera got that title shot. And then he beat Rob Font. So that being said, though, Sanhagen would be next after Moab. Maybe if he gets another win, maybe Sanhagen. You know, I know Henry Cejudo is calling out homie from flyweight. I know Henry Cejudo wants to fight him. My God, Brandon Moreno. But honestly, maybe if Henry Cejudo wants to get in there at Sanhagen, and maybe if Sanhagen gets that win, not to feed Henry to Sanhagen. But I'm just saying, I don't think Henry even gets that fight, because Henry's not ranked in the division. So you can cancel what I just said. I mean, like, he is at 6, but does Sanhagen give him that fight? I think Sanhagen does, being that is a household name. That's a name that you want on your resume. So that being said, guys, I know I'm fucking blocking it in my damn webcam. Didn't even know that. Sorry, guys. So that being said, he is at 6. So that is the name that you can match up against each other. But that being said, there's a lot. I don't know if Aljamain Sterling is moved up completely. He's gonna face, Kelvin Kattar at UFC 300. I don't know if that is a one-time move or if Aljamain Sterling is gonna be a mainstay at the featherweight division. But that being said, guys, that's gonna wrap up our video. Shout out to Sean O'Malley. What an excellent performance, man. He absolutely dominated one-sided fight, man. Him and Tim Walsh, what they have going on, man. These guys been training with each other for a very long time. As much as it is Sean O'Malley's win, it's Tim Walsh's win. I'm absolutely loving to see. I love in small tight-knit groups, such as like your Trevor Whitmans of the world and such as Max Holloway's teams of the world and stuff like that. And you can even say with who else had a break up with a small team, but anyway, you can just say with not these major teams, these small tight-knit groups, you know what I'm saying, and really focusing on on their fighter for a decade, and then for to see the product, see them getting better. You know what I'm saying? Sean O'Malley is still young, man, still young, and always getting better, in every single fight you see him, he's a better version of his last self. And that being said, what an excellent performance, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. The next video is probably going to be on Destin Poirier, so make sure you guys watch that one as well. Hey, bless up, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a good day. Let's get it.